Ask the Experts is sponsored by the Rivlin Group.
The housing market is ever changing, so we're asking the experts the tough questions to keep you up to date. Alex Rivlin from the Rivlin Group joins us now, as he does every week. We appreciate that. So, Alex, we're hearing that the feds raised the rates another 0.25%. So, ultimately, what does that mean for mortgage rates?
Well, so they're not actually tied together. Okay. They do influence each other. However, the Fed will raise the rate based on the rate that they're allowing banks to borrow at. Now, you would think that that's a direct tie-in. However, it's not. And the good news with this rate increase was that it was lower than the last ones. It's kind of what the street expected. So the rates were already baked in. So the mortgage rates actually reacted positively and went down, even though the Fed rate went up.
Very interesting. Okay, to see how those actually don't correlate necessarily. Okay, so do you think they will continue to go up, maintain, or go down? Another option there.
So, you know, I'm using my crystal ball to predict here, but I believe that they're actually going to go down because the inflation data over the last few months has been really positive, and we believe that the inflation data is going to continue to slow down, which is exactly why the Fed went from 0.75 of a point of rate increases to just a quarter point. So will we see some remnants of this for a little while? Sure, but I do believe that we're going to start getting down into the 5s and maybe even into the 4s by the end of the year.
Okay, so you're doing glass half full here.
I am very optimistic.
Optimistic is good. Okay, so what are some of the ways that we can get that lower rate?
So if you wanted a lower rate now than what even exists on the market per se for a 30-year fixed, there are some options for buy downs and paying in advance. And a lot of times you can actually get that with a seller credit. So if you're a buyer out there looking, don't be afraid to have your agent ask the seller for some credit so you can buy down the rate and get an even lower rate than is actually the par rate on the market.
Hey, you got to ask, right?
Absolutely.
You got to ask to receive. All right, Alex, thank you so much. Really appreciate those insightful tips as you do each and every time with this segment. All right, for everybody out there, if you have real estate questions, if you would like to ask our expert here, Alex, who has all the answers, just send us an email. We always love to hear from you. That, of course, being news3lv.com. Alex, thank you.
Thank you.